Welcome back to the Sneak This, your weekly podcast on sneakers, sports, culture, and other nonsense. Made by sneakerheads for sneakerheads. Find the podcast streaming on iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, YouTube, and on the website, which is updated daily at www.thesneakdis.com. Get at us on Twitter at @the_sneakdis, Instagram at @thesneakdis, and check out the Facebook page, The Sneak This Podcast. And now, on to the Sneak This.
Follow us or else.
Yo, episode 18, back in the building. Greg, my guy Ryan, the general manager George. Boing. We got the homie RiTesh Khatri. Man, I already forgot that quick.
That's all right.
Big homie from, known locally in Arizona. Also part of Arizona's very own sneaker event, the Heated Soul Summit. What's those Twitters, IGs, everything, website?
At Heated Soul, at HeatedSoulSummit.com. IG's at Heated Soul, Twitter's at Heated Soul, Facebook at Heated Soul Summit.
Easy enough. Yep. So we're gonna talk to Tesh for a minute. What we talking about today? Simple.
We got our Heated Soul Summit talk, and then we'll get into a new segment that we're starting today, the Sneaker Hall of Flames. We'll talk about what it is, what's in the ballot for this coming up, and how listeners can vote.
All right, so got my man Tesh in the building. Heated Soul Summit.
Yes, sir.
What's going on this year?
It goes down September 24th at Talking Stick Resort Arena on the floor of the Phoenix Suns. Inside,
all right,
outside.
So to confirm, this is in the arena where the Suns play, not at the casino. Because I was a little confused about that at first.
No, at the actual arena.
All right, cool.
Yes.
On the floor.
On the floor.
Yes, thank you.
You could take a jump shot.
I mean, the courts aren't going to be out or nothing, but it'll be in that area.
Oh, you get no jump shots.
It's going to be on the Mercury floor more than likely, but
is it really?
No, it won't be on the Mercury floor. It'll be we'll set something up, but it's going to be down in the arena.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, down in the arena, not outside, not in the the ticket area. It's going to be out inside the stadium
on the Barnum and Bailey floor.
Yes.
So how long has Heated Soul Summit been going on?
Since 2012.
How did it get started?
We started at Borgade Catholic High School. I had an idea of actually it started with ASU having a meet and greet there where Arizona Souls United decided they wanted to have a barbecue / basketball session, but it was in the middle of July, so everybody was kind of on Facebook complaining like, yeah, we want to meet up, but it's just too hot outside. So I was like, well, I got a gym. Maybe we could set it up like a potluck. We wouldn't be able to barbecue, but if everybody cooked some food, brought it through, we could all hang out and play basketball and eat. So what ended up happening was over 100 people showed up. And that was the biggest ASU event I had ever been to, and I think it was mainly because it was inside opposed to being outside, and we got to play basketball. Everybody got to hang out. Families were there, kids were there, so it was a good turnout. So while I was sitting there working the shot clock between games, I was like, you know what? I wonder if I could have a sneaker show in this gym, and with just 100 people just from one Facebook group showing up, if I, spread the word throughout the valley, if other people would show up, so. I got with a few people, and then I said, what do you guys think about doing this? Came up with the blueprint, took it to the school, and I just told the school it was going to be a fundraiser, so whatever money we raised, we gave it back to the school's athletic program. And
that's dope.
We did 4 of them. We did 4 of them in that gym, and it got so big that we had to take it out. There was no more space. There was, we couldn't fit any more people, couldn't fit any more tables in there.
Yeah, the last one was very packed.
It was too tight, and we underestimated ourselves on that one. The press room was a dope venue because it was set up for a concert, great sound. It was big. It had a full bar, but it was too many. There was 2,000 people in that venue.
Yeah. How do you combat well, first of all, let's make it clear. When he said ASU, we're talking about Arizona Souls United, which is a sneaker group that we're all in locally in Arizona, not Arizona State University.
Yeah.
But were you at that event, Simple? The very, very first basketball one? I don't know if you were there yet.
No.
Because I don't think I knew you yet.
Nope.
But I remember me and George was there. We hooped for a little while.
Yeah.
It was cracking.
You broke your hand?
There was a lot of people, though.
I didn't break my
that
hand.
wasn't that one. That was for another time.
That wasn't even an event I broke my hand at. Y'all love talking about when I broke my hand.
All right.
That's the greatest thing ever.
y'all.
Same gym.
You bring it up once a week.
I bring
Facts.
it up correctly, at least, in the right context.
Anyways, all right. But no, Heated Soul Summit has been going on for a long time.
Well, hold on. What's the space like without the floor and everything?
Well,
in there?
if you've ever been to a Rattlers game, or if you've been to the Kanye West show, how they had all those people down there and the stage setup and the whole shebang down there, that's what it's going to be built out. They're going to push all the bleachers back. It's just going to be a big rectangle, just like a gym. So it's a pretty big space. Yeah, it's a pretty big space. Definitely much bigger than what we had at the last event. Maybe even bigger than ASU. I don't know if you guys were at the Arizona State University event, but that one, it was 2 gyms and it was pretty big. So
was that like at the rec center or something? I don't think.
It was at the rec center. Yeah,
SR. What
yeah, the SR. Yep, the SR. And then there was also Sneaker Bowl. We're thinking it's going to be as big as Sneaker Bowl, like the size of Sneaker Bowl.
Oh yeah, that was at Avondale Sports Complex.
That was at Avondale Sports Complex.
I don't really care for that one too much. Were you guys involved with that?
Yeah, that was me.
Really?
That was me, and that was Ryan from the guest list over at Arizona Mills and Ruben from Roughneck.
Well, what's funny is when I was at that one, I was like, Heated Soul Summit is way better than this. I haven't been to one sneaker event in Arizona where I thought it even competed with Heated Soul Summit. Dunk Exchange, anything from out of state, nothing compares to Heated Soul Summit.
So what's the difference?
What's the difference
between that and what you're doing with this?
No, there's no difference. It's kind of like the same blueprint. The reason on that one, the reason we did that one is because it was Super Bowl weekend. So we wanted to have an event Super Bowl weekend. We wanted to make sure that there was something that people could do, because we can't all go to the parties and the celebrity stuff. So they go, well, let's have a sneaker show that weekend. Let's try to get all these out of town people to come in and check out our culture. So there was a lot of people. That was our biggest show attendance-wise.
So did you market it as HSS?
No, we marketed it as Arizona Sneaker Bowl only because the members of Heated Soul weren't all affiliated with that one. They were, yeah, it was just myself. It was just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you guys started like a LLC or something with HSS?
Heated Soul is now an LLC.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
all right.
It is
cool.
an LLC. So we recently started doing that just because of how it gets bigger every time, and you really can't do everything under the radar. Doing it at the Suns Arena, it's just tough. It was easy at Bourgade, but now we're on a different level.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, the stakes are definitely high.
Yeah.
On this one.
Yeah.
If you're having it at the Suns Arena, it has to be cracking.
Yeah. It's and it's pretty pricey. It's expensive to have a show there.
So what's going to be different about this one than ones of the past?
Well, with this one, I mean, just being at the stage is so much bigger. I mean, just being able to get down on the court. A lot of people don't get that. Not everybody gets to do that. And with this one, you get a free Suns ticket voucher. So you get to go to Heated Soul, and then you get to go to a Suns game for $20 if you get your tickets in advance. So that's the thing. That's that's our whole pitch, is like you get to go to a Phoenix Suns game and you get to go to Heated Soul for $20. And even with the games, you get to choose which game you want to go to. Obviously, it's going to be a selected list. It's not going to be the Warriors or the Cavs, but it'll be some decent games on that list. You know what I mean? So, I mean, even trying to go to a Suns game, you can't even go to a Suns game for less than $20. But now you get to go to a Suns game and a dope sneaker event for $20.
So that brings up a good point, the $20 for general admission. So give us the breakdown of the different price points, the different packages that you can opt and where to buy.
Okay. So the $20 is just the general admission. With that, you get to go to your Suns game and you get to go to Heated Soul. Those you can get online. You can get at Ben had those. You can get them at Pound for Pound. You can get them at Guest List at Arizona Mills Mall. And then obviously you can get them on our website, which is HeatedSoulSummit.com.
Does Manor have some also?
Manor also has some. I apologize. Yes, Manor has some. So those are all the places that have them. We try to get everybody involved, just like every show. Everybody has tickets. Everybody knows where to get them. And then we have our $40 VIP, which is a great value. With that one, you get the tickets to the Suns game. You get to go to Heated Soul. You get an event shirt, which is we always try to do with a theme. So it'll be a themed Phoenix Suns shirt. We'll do custom socks, which will both be made by Ruben from Roughneck. Roughneck will be sponsoring both of those. You'll get a Rejuvenator kit, which comes with 3 brushes,
Wow.
and a smaller, I think the 8-ounce bottle. I can't remember what ounce bottle, but you get a bottle of Rejuvenator.
Probably what they brought in here.
Yeah.
When we came.
With the brushes and everything?
Yeah, with the brushes,
Okay.
yeah. You'll get Pound for Pound is doing a promo. They're going to give you a free play on their Keymaster, and they're also going to give away a water bottle for the event. So a Pound for Pound / Heat of Soul water bottle. And then...
So they bringing the machine
They're bringing
there?
the machine out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're bringing the machine
Are
out.
they the only ones bringing one, or?
Forever on Top Shoes is also going to be there.
Okay.
They're allowed to bring their machine out. So there'll be 2 machines there, Pound for Pound, Forever on Top Shoes. Forever on Top Shoes is going to be, they will also be giving away a lanyard with the VIPs.
Jeez.
And then you get an early entrance to the venue with the VIP. So you get to come in early, walk around before everybody else, catch all the steals and the deals before we let general admission in through the door.
Tables sold out.
Tables, we're about halfway sold out. It's early, you know what I mean? We're still two months away. So that's always the case. Tables, they trickle in every day. But we've sold over 50 tables already.
And the price on those?
The price on those, $125 for one.
Okay.
$200 for 2. And then 300 for 4 tables.
Okay, and then how many admissions do you get per table?
Per table, each table gets 2 admissions.
2 admissions. Okay.
Yes. And then if we have, we should have some vouchers left over, so we want to make sure we take care of our sponsors and make sure they get vouchers for Suns games as well.
And then that is, so the tables get 2 admissions, and the tables are available only on your website directly
only
through
on
you.
the website.
Okay.
I mean, we can, if you guys email us or call me, you know, my phone number is all over Instagram, even on the flyer.
Okay.
We can definitely find time to meet up or whatever, you know.
So do you have access? So if anybody wants to get a table, do you have access to be able to like meet up?
Yeah, I'll
At the
drive.
arena?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
okay.
Yeah, I'll go wherever you're at and come get your information. You
Okay.
know, check, money order, cash, PayPal, take it off. You know.
That sounds
Chase Quick
good.
Pay?
Yeah.
No, it's definitely exciting. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely can't wait.
Yeah.
We definitely want to see how this turns out. But you know, like we said, it's at the Suns Arena. I mean, that's a big stage, man.
Big
That might be
stage.
the biggest one. Gosh, I mean, I don't know about like other events out of state, but this is a pretty big
Yeah.
one.
I asked a few people. that go to a lot of shows, like Ruben and Steve from Rejuvenator, like, hey, has there ever been a show inside, like on the court? And they're like, no, we don't recall any shows that have been on an actual floor, like down in there. There's been shows in the, you know, in the lobby and in the
Right.
you know, outside, but nothing like actually on the floor. Of the,
So is
you
the
know.
wood going to be on
The wood, we're trying to figure that out right now if the wood's
Okay.
going to be out there. Again, if we put the wood out there, it's going to get, if something happens to it, that's on
Right.
us. You know what I
Right.
mean? So we're not sure what they're going to do. We want some of the wood out there. It's kind of what we're working on right now is even if we can get a little bit of the wood out there, people can come take some cool pictures and, you know, do
that's
some
tight.
things with it. That would be pretty dope. So we're working on that right now. But again, it all comes down to insurance and, you know, us not messing up that floor.
How difficult is it to do something like this? Because, you know, honestly, how you kind of explained it, you know, because me and George were there at the first, I guess you want to call it.
You guys have
event.
been to every one.
Yeah, and it was more of like just getting our sneaker group together. But then people brought sneakers to trade,
Yeah.
sell, things like that. And there
Right.
was plenty of food in the lobby.
Yeah.
This is like, I mean, to go from like a high school gym to now the Suns Arena is major. Like,
Yeah.
how difficult is it to get this started, to stay organized, to get it all set up, to shake the right hands, to meet the right people? How difficult is it?
It's very difficult. I mean, it's not easy, or everybody would be doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just it took a lot of trial and error. You know, we had good support from the local community. You know, we do have a lot of sneakerheads out here, and people don't know that. People don't put Arizona on the map as being one of the bigger cultures. But you go to our events, and they're sold out. We have, you know, so. And we try to get everybody involved. You know, we make sure that all the stores are involved, all the brands out here, all the local brands. That's another big one is all these local. We have a lot of local street brands out here that love to get involved here in Tucson and Flagstaff that just want to be a part of something like this, get their name out there.
I know a lot of those a lot of those streetwear brands. I never even noticed them until you go to like a Heat of Soul
Exactly.
or anything
Exactly.
like that.
You
You know,
know?
there's some of them where I've tried to find,
Yeah.
just to like go back and look at this stuff,
Yeah.
and I can't even find
Right.
them. I don't know if they're not doing something market wise, but
Right.
Heat of Soul Summit is where you find out the best with regards to sneakers, streetwear, anything like that in Arizona, period.
And we encourage up and coming brands and new brands to come out, just because you get 2,000 people that share a common interest. You can market your brand very well at Heated Soul, just because there's so many people that are interested in the same thing.
Is this event gonna have music?
We will have music,
like live music.
Not live music. We might have a little bit of live music.
Okay.
Again, we always have local artists perform.
Right.
You know, it's hard to get Drake to come out and do Heated Soul. But,
I don't know, man. The way you guys are going right now, I wouldn't be shocked if we have somebody like that next year.
Yeah. So. That's always tough, but we always do have the bigger local artists come out and perform. So we will have local art. We'll have, another DJ, spinning during the show. There'll be a full bar. The Suns are going to open up all their concessions area. So all the bars will all be open. All the food will be there.
Oh, wow.
Everything.
Jesus Christ.
So,
this is a pretty big thing.
That's pretty big, yeah.
You get concessions and everything else open. That's
they're going to do it. We told them. I want to go back to how we're having this event.
Yeah,
here.
how did this go about?
They showed up to the last event at the press room. There were 2 representatives from the Phoenix Suns who had heard about our event and ended up showing up to the show. And they walked around, and they basically called me on Monday. The show was on, I can't remember if it was on a Saturday.
It was on a Saturday.
They called me on Monday and said, "What will it take for you to have this show at
So they courted you.
They approached us.
Wow.
So it wasn't even us. We never even thought that we'd get to that level. I mean, obviously you want to, but we're like, we're just a local sneaker show. We do the gyms. We can do the rec centers. It's easy. You know what I mean? And then they call us and they're like, "What's it gonna take for you to do this show at our
there, man?
Wow.
See, that shows, man. There's hope for the sneak this.
Just keep doing it.
There's hope.
We're gonna be on Suns Radio.
You gotta admit that's a dope story.
That is a dope story.
2 cats from the Suns just come through and they call you.
Yeah.
You can't. God bless, man. That sounds super
They're
dope.
doing their job right.
That sounds super dope. And each event, because we always say that, because we'll admit, Arizona sneaker culture, it's like super high, and then low, then medium, then high. You just never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And, not to say anything negative or anything, but like there's been some Heated Soul summits where it wasn't as crowded as others.
Right.
The last one was so crowded.
Yeah.
I mean, it was ridiculously crowded.
There's people outside.
And the thing is that I remember we talked about, me, Ryan, and Georgia talked about it, and we were like, they probably just can't predict this. They can't predict what's going to happen, because you can say the last event was like, it was packed, but it wasn't like this. Yeah. So it's like, well, we're going to get a bigger place. That last one at the press room, it was so packed, and there were so many tables and so many vendors and so many giveaways.
So hot. I know, it was so hot.
So it was hot.
It was so hot.
And people had alcohol this time, and which was dope. If you can actually get alcohol, but it was a very, very dope event. It's just like this one right here. I encourage everyone to come out. Yeah. Like, we're all looking forward to it. We're definitely want to come out.
They definitely got good AC at the arena for sure. For sure.
We definitely
it's September, so it shouldn't be that warm. It'll still be warm, but and everybody gets to line up in the lobby this time. You don't have to wait outside. The lobby's gonna be open. So we'll start all our lines. Our lines are around the corner. I don't know if you guys have ever shown up
always
to
around the corner.
Beginning of a show.
Right.
Just just because Rejuvenated does so much and they give away so much stuff, and Roughneck gives away so much stuff, and everybody just gets so involved in giving away things.
And if anybody is coming from out of town or from California or anything like that, just being able to line up in a lobby or inside of a building is major in the state of Arizona, because it is hot.
It is hot.
And you know what? You always wear your dopest clothes. You wear your dopest sneakers. And to be outside sweating sometimes is brutal. So, I mean, we're definitely hoping that you do great on this. We hope that this is like blows the roof off of it, and the Suns Arena becomes the official home of Heated Soul Summit. That'd be tight.
Their whole pitch is they want to have a sneakerhead night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Suns want to have a sneakerhead night, and they're using this as their platform to have their sneakerhead night throughout the NBA season. So and we got some other stuff brewing. The cheerleaders are going to be there. Hopefully, the Gorilla will be there. We're in the works of getting D-Book there, and Tyler Eulis will be there. We're trying to get them to come out.
I was going to ask, any athletes?
Yeah, Devin Booker.
Athletes always come. Like, let's get this straight.
The young guys.
Yeah, let's get this straight. Like, I can't think of a Heated Soul Summit where I didn't see a celebrity or some athlete. Yep. I don't know if you guys knew them or they came through, or they just came through.
It's funny because me, like, I'm running like a chicken with my head cut off the day of. I don't know who's there, who's coming, and then I see it on Instagram. Terrell Suggs was there. PJ Tucker was there. This
Right.
person was there.
Avion
I'm like,
Crockett was there.
yeah, I'm like, wow, well, I didn't know they were there. I wish I could have shook their
and they
hand.
just come through, you know. So, but want to say real quick? Go ahead.
Well, speaking of, you mentioned giveaways. RiTesh has brought 2 general admission tickets and 1 VIP pass, which we will find a way to have some sort of a contest, whether it be via the website or Facebook. So we'll keep you guys posted as we're trying to figure that out. But we do have, again, 2 general admission passes, 1 VIP pass that we will find a way to get into the hands of the listeners. And so that'll be coming up soon.
Yeah, we'll definitely figure that out very soon.
Please.
Anything else you want to add?
I just hope everyone can make it. It's going to be a dope event. I don't see it. I don't know what the next stage will be. This seems to me like it's going to be the biggest stage. Unless we get to the Cardinals,
you gotta be nervous.
I'm super nervous. It's a lot of money, and we got a lot riding on.
How many people are involved in Heat of Soul Summit?
Right now we have, including myself, we have 4 partners.
4 partners.
4 partners,
and they're all
local.
Yeah. Cats. Okay.
Local cats. Abe. Okay. Abe Zarita from Ben Had Those. Right. Daniel Jimenez. He's also an ASU designer. Does a lot of our designing and marketing. Okay. And then Ryan Jasinski, who is the owner of the guest list down at Arizona Mills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's us 4 that.
He used to have the spot at, they started at Fiesta Mall, right?
They started at Fiesta. They went to Desert Sky. They had a shop in Arrowhead now. They made it to Arizona Mills.
Oh, was it? Swag.
It used to be Swag.
Oh,
yeah. And he's
always at the events.
He does a big part of it. He has the whole consignment in his shop as well.
Oh yeah. Definitely support him. That guy, he'll throw you a discount quick. You buy something at his store.
Yeah, man, he takes care of people.
I remember when we went to, I don't know what Heat of Soul Summit it was, the one where you were selling with what's his name.
Oh yeah.
And I went without wearing a hat, and I have to wear a hat at events. I went to his table just to buy a hat, throw me a discount. Cop the hat, just like cool cat. So definitely shop at Guest List. That's a local spot in Arizona as well. But like you said, we got a VIP pass. We got 2 general admission passes that we will be doing a contest for, probably on the website or Instagram or one of our social media platforms. Want to throw those website, Instagram, everything else again one more time?
Instagram at Heated Soul, Facebook at Heated Soul Summit, Twitter at Heated Soul, and HeatedSoulSummit.com.
Cool, sounds good.
And I would say do like the dates and all that stuff. All
okay,
the information.
So September 24th. It's a Saturday. Talking Stick Resort Arena, home of the Phoenix Suns. The event will be from 12 to 6. If you're a vendor, obviously we'll have the doors open early for you guys to set up. But 12 to 6, VIPs get in early. General admission, we'll get you in as quick as we can.
All right. We appreciate you coming through and the time. And
you guys will be there, goodies. Right? I know you guys are going to be there podcasting.
We're definitely going to make sure we try to get in the building for that one. We'll probably definitely do a live podcast or something like that. I know space is limited. Yeah, we did. Well, we had a little.
Don't worry
issue.
About it. We'll hold you down.
Okay. We need an outlet. We need a power outlet.
I got a power outlet. Everything. All right.
So I'll probably definitely email you.
See if we can get you on the jumbotron. That'll be up and running during the show.
What? Jesus, yo, get your tickets now. All right. Get your tickets now. All right.
You can put Greg and George on the Kiss Cam.
Yeah, I'll put them up there. We can put you guys a logo up there. That's one thing we're offering to vendors. Hey, you want your logo up there during the show? Let us know. So we can get that.
He's blown away over here,
bro. This is kind of I'm telling you, starting at a high school gym and coming to the Suns Arena, having concessions,
they did it right.
Jumbotron, possibly cheerleaders, possibly the young stars, Booker, who might be a top 15 player in the NBA.
Ulyss just tore it up.
It might be cracking.
Summer League.
It's going to be cracking.
Hey, if you get there early enough, they might announce you on the PA system. At guard.
No, we get there early enough, you might catch me on the court and taking some threes. It might be wild. So, and what he said with the VIP package, that's a lot of stuff. Bro.
Yeah, that's over $100 value.
I was going to say, that VIP package sounds like you're losing money.
And we couldn't do that without everyone's support with, Pound for Pound and Roughneck and Rejuvenator and,
I think the Rejuvenator thing alone is $20, isn't it?
That by itself is
plus the sun ticket, plus the bottle, plus, the $5 play. Yeah, it's
all that. So, like I said, we get everybody involved. Everybody supports us. We support everybody, and without them, this couldn't happen.
So we encourage it. Get your tickets. Get your VIP. Get your general admissions. You got a closet full of sneakers that you sometimes wear, that you sometimes don't wear. Get yourself a table. Set up. Sell your sneakers. Sell your stuff for cheap. Don't be stingy. We understand consignment, but get rid of some of the stuff you need to buy. Everybody loves a deal. Go to the Suns Arena.
Only reason I allow you to say that is because you actually do sell stuff for like bargain
and that's
bottom dollar.
All right, get yourself a U-Haul truck.
If Simple would have came in here saying that, I would have laughed him out of this room.
But yo, I'm telling you, just from talking to Tesh today, Heat of Soul Summit sounds like it's cracking.
Yeah.
All right,
Cracking.
don't miss this. I don't care if you're in California, out of state.
I mean, the last one was dope. We had a discussion afterwards on the podcast about do's and don'ts. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's right.
It was dope. It just like you said, it was
It's warm, tight.
it was sardine can.
It was.
Yeah.
We don't expect that for this one.
No, it's the big. It doesn't get any bigger than this.
This one definitely sounds like fire. All right. But definitely we'll email you.
All right.
We'll be
Sounds
talking to
good.
you soon.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's Tesh, Heat of Soul Summit.
All right. Thank
Appreciate
you for
it.
having me.
Thank you.
Yep.
So, as the sneaker podcast started in a group text chat, we were having a discussion last week after the episode about something that we kind of touched on when you said that
I don't know anything about this.
you don't know anything about this because you don't listen to the show if you're not here because you're a selfish piece of shit. Greg was made a comment last week that
That's the spirit.
there is So Greg made a comment last week that the Galaxy Foamposites are an iconic shoe, like a sneaker Hall of Fame. So that got us to the point of why doesn't that
Galaxy
exist?
foams.
Well,
So let's.
was it that one?
It
You said,
is,
yeah,
okay,
you said it
it's
was like.
the only shoe he's ever drawn a picture of poorly, I might add, and said,
Oh, I
we're
did do
copying
that.
it. So that's actually true.
I forgot I drew those stick figures. Anyways, all right.
So with that, we came up with the idea to start a new segment on the show called the Hall of Flames. Now, what the Hall of Flames is the most iconic Hall of Fame shoes that we could come up with. We started the list by adding a few notable sneakers that I think every sneakerhead would agree should be in the Sneaker Hall of Flames. And what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a list of 10 sneakers per category. We've split it into 4 categories, which include lifestyle, basketball, cross trainer, and running. Each month, we're going to put out a list of 10 pairs of shoes that the listeners will vote on. The listeners will vote for a 2-week duration, and the top 3 shoes will go into the Sneaker Hall of Flames. So I'll let Greg go now, kind of give us a rundown of what's in so far.
Basically, like what Ryan said, we're definitely doing what we consider the Hall of Flames. All right. Of sneakers that we feel are just some of the most iconic, greatest sneakers of all time. Like Ryan said, what do you say we're going to do?
Monthly drawings will be 10 shoes a month.
Votes.
Monthly votes.
Yeah.
It'll be 10 shoes a month, one of the 4 categories a month, and the top 3 that are voted the highest will go into the Hall of Flames.
So what we're doing today is basically we all brought a list of 10 basketball sneakers. We're gonna do with the basketball section first for this month. What we're gonna do is set it up on our website where we want our listeners to go on and vote. We're gonna put in the top 3 sneakers, the top 3 vote getters from this round of basketball only that should be inducted into the Hall of Flames. So we all brought a list of 10 sneakers. I brought my 10. Simple brought his 10. George brought his 10. Right now, just to go through real quick, just to give you guys a heads up, we already put in the ones that we feel are just solid locks. All right. These are like the Michael Jordan, the Magic Johnson, the Larry Birds of sneakers, which we feel are already in. I'm just going to go through the basketball today. I'm not going to go through the runners or lifestyle or anything like that. So right now for basketball, what we already have in the Hall of Flames, right now we have Nike Flight 89s.
Yep.
Yes.
Iconic because of Duke. I mean, they're just fire. Also, Kanye threw them on one time. That added a little something to them. They were iconic before that.
Thank you.
Okay, we got it. Jordan 1, Bread, and Royal. That's just
Yes.
No-brainer.
black and white cement 3s.
Yes.
Bread and cement 4s.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely yes.
Black infrared 6.
Agreed.
Yes.
Olympic 7.
Yes.
You guys agree, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, we have some problems?
I don't know.
Olympic 7?
George hates the United
It's
States
the
of America.
first Olympic Jordan. It's the only. It's actually the only Olympic Jordan.
Take it or leave it.
George hates the United States of
We
America.
have those. We both have them.
I did. I
all right.
sold them quite a
Concord
while ago,
11s.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bread 11s,
Yes.
Yes.
Flu Game 12s,
Yes.
Yes.
Blue Royal Foamposites, OG,
Absolutely.
Penny 1,
Of course.
Yeah.
Penny 2.
Well, I mean, we got to say what the colorway is because the one you posted, I'm not in agreement with, but I have the other
I
one
got the
on my
model.
list.
The Orlandos.
See, and this is kind
But
of
the black
I would probably say
Orlando.
the black is better, but our list of
That's
our top
on my
sneakers
list, so I
and
didn't-
on it, you can either do model or colorway. I have no problem with like multiple colorways of a shoe being on there, or if we just all agreed that this model is enough. Don't matter the colorway, nothing like that.
Well, the colorway matters on that shoe because some of those colors suck balls.
Yeah, but I consider them like just the OGs, the like Orlando Home and the black. I don't even consider like all that other stuff, like whatever colors they came out with.
Reds. And,
Heat.
Yeah.
All that stuff. We have the Nike Air Zoom Generation, the first LeBron.
Yes.
Yes. We have South Beach 8s.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm making sure.
I mean, I mean, you're talking about what people would vote for.
People would vote for it, yes.
Grinch 6s.
Yeah.
Air
Kobe 6 Grinch.
Air more up tempo or much up tempo.
Air more up tempo.
More up tempo Pippin.
The Pippins.
Air on the side.
Yep.
But you're talking about the Air Max, though, not...
Yeah, not the
Yeah.
single air bubble one.
Yes, the Air Max.
The Air Max Force Fab 4, Fab 5.
Yes.
Reebok Kamikaze.
Air Force Max.
Yeah, I would say
Reebok Kamikaze.
yeah.
Sean Kemp 2.
I wouldn't, but that's just me.
Shagnosis.
I wouldn't on that either.
I would
but
agree with
that's-
that, yeah.
You wouldn't?
The only
I would have to
Reebok
agree
I
with
would
that.
put in there is the Iverson. That's it. Question.
Question Iverson. But we also have D Brown Pump in it. That's like
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that one too.
and the D Brown Pump. So
Yes,
Oh, I'm
absolutely.
sorry, I forgot a Jordan. Last shot 14s.
Yeah, because he made the shot in them. I mean, I'm fine with it. I never owned them originally, but yeah.
So those are what we have right now in basketball.
In basketball.
So today we're gonna all give our top 10, and we're gonna vote on air or agree or disagree on air, and give a reason why we consider these sneakers that should be put in, or at least put on the ballot for you guys to vote for today.
Absolutely.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You sure? Yeah. We'll just do all 10. We'll
All
do
right.
all 10.
So we'll roll all 10. All right. The first shoe.
Are we saying it right now as he goes?
Yeah, you're saying whether you agree
Yeah,
or
whether we
disagree.
agree or
If
disagree.
it's on your list,
So
then we'll,
if you and I agree, it's 2-1.
Yes.
You and I agree.
Yes.
So, and if it's on your
But
list,
it's on his list, so he agrees. He's not going to write something
Yes.
down that he don't think.
Right.
All right.
And if he says something that's already on our list, it's in.
then it's in.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Not in. It's on the list.
It's on the
list, yes,
ballot
to be
voted.
All right. So the Space Jam 11.
I agree.
It's not on my list, but yes.
It's not on my list either, but
Okay.
I agree. Why?
To bring us back to last week, why is the Space Jam 11?
Why?
I mean, the Space Jam 11 to me
Well,
is
there was a
like
movie made
the
about
movie. You know, it's the shoe from the movie.
Whoa.
It's
made about him is
All right. Well, you know what I mean.
They weren't made about the shoes.
You know what I mean.
There was a movie made about them. You know, it's an iconic shoe. It's like a lot of people who don't even know anything about sneakers, they see that shoe and they know that it's a Michael Jordan shoe and that it was in the Space Jam movie. Like it's super iconic shoe.
You think it's iconic? Iconic is
yeah.
a strong word.
It is iconic. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I agree that it should be on the ballot to be voted for. I might almost agree that we should already put it in, but iconic is kind of strong.
Oh, iconic.
Did it even come out the same year as the movie? I don't think it did.
It came out before the movie.
I think it came out like way after the movie. I think we were like,
Oh, the
hoping it
actual
came out.
release?
Yeah, the actual release of this.
Oh, the actual release was after. He wore them before the movie.
Okay.
Well, he wore. Okay.
A
Well,
version of them.
He wore a black and red. He wore like what's the one that just came out? The one that was like a Space Jam with the black and
72-10?
red. Yeah, he wore a shoe like that. The leather wasn't the same, but he
Yeah.
wore a shoe like that in a game. I thought he wore Space Jam in the All-Star game, but I might be wrong about that.
No, he wore the
Carolinas.
Carolinas.
No, I know he wore those,
okay.
but yeah, he wore the Columbias. I know that. I thought he wore Space Jams in an All-Star game though, like
Columbias.
Wizards. No,
No, he did. Oh no. He wore 17s on the Wizards. The one that you couldn't take the laces out.
But he also, I mean, he wore a lot of other stuff. Like he wore True Blue 3s when he played for the Wizards. He wore the Cool Gray 11s when he played for the Wizards. He wore a bunch of like retro stuff.
else he got?
The second shoe.
Oh, wait, so we agree. Space Jam
Space Jams
on the ballot.
On the ballot. The second shoe I put on here was one from last week that started this whole discussion, the Foamposite Galaxy, just because it is one of the most sought after shoes. It that was like a turning point for not sneakerheads in general, but like really putting Nike basketball back on the map was, I think, the Galaxy Pack. And that was the clear front runner of the Nike Galaxy Pack.
George, you agree? Disagree?
I'm fine with it. I mean,
know that's what we said last week. I know that's what we said last week, and I'm going to agree with it because of what it did. But the foam posit itself.
There weren't many shoes that were immediate $1,400, $1,500 shoes.
It wasn't.
Yeah, I understand for that. It's for me. It's bleh, whatever.
So it's all good. That's in. That's on the ballot.
That's in. For me, you guys might agree. I think Greg will for sure. The Taxi 12, I think, is one of the best.
I don't agree.
I think it's one of the best 12 colorways that there are. And the commercial was epic. The shoe was great. Wow. It's one of my favorite from being a kid.
I don't agree with it. That's why we have flu games automatically in there, but we don't have Taxi 12s.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was because he wore it in the game and there's a debate about whether he actually had the real flu or if it was food poisoning or if it was a hangover. But
I think that was probably the turning point in Jordans when they started getting, I don't want to say a little weird, but that model was so different from the models before it. Like, it was almost a minimalist model. Mm-hmm. Like, I think the one that was like a little bit more minimal might have been 9s, maybe 10s as well. Yeah. But me personally, I think flu games surpass greatly a Taxi.
So it comes down to George's vote. Are Taxi 12s in the ballot or are they out?
I'm on the spot here, huh? Taxi 12s. I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Simple's on a roll. Simple has a good list. This ballot might be fat. Y'all might have a hard time voting.
Now, I'm going to throw a curveball in here. This is a shoe I'm actually surprised was not already included in the Hall of Fame.
Curveball might be a little rough.
Because this shoe represents an era and a brand that is not represented.
I don't know what it is. I have it.
The Fila Grant Hill.
It's in. I have it on my list.
All right.
I have it on my list because we're talking about a shoe that became more popular from literally one of the two most opposite people on earth, Tupac and Grant Hill.
Yes.
I mean, you couldn't get more polar opposites than that. That's how popular Tupac was in that time. He always had a Grant Hill on. All right. And then Grant Hill himself was just.
Well, yeah, he had it on. I don't know if it was album cover or one of the pictures inside the album, but yeah, and, sitting in front of the car.
Video with Jodeci.
I would say no, but
whoa.
I would say no, but and I think I don't remember if I own those or not. I want to say maybe I own.
You have to say yes on that. And I mean, obviously it doesn't matter because it's going to be in. But we're talking about a Fila. There's not many Filas you could think of where you're going to say we have to respect Fila. All right,
have to.
And if we're going to choose a sneaker to respect Fila on, it'd have to be a Grant Hill 1 or 2. It would have to be. It would have to be.
I owned Fila's before Grant Hill signed with them. I mean, people.
We all did.
Well, I don't know about we all did.
I did.
People on the East Coast knew Fila's, and not many people on the West. But if someone came out and you had a friend from the East Coast to introduce you to it, then yeah, I had Fila's when I was in middle school, but not everyone did. I had the one with the strap, the high with the strap.
That's one of the classics.
I don't remember what it was called.
They made a whole restaurant about it. Chick-fil-A.
All right. Look on his face.
Yo, somebody throw a corn emoji. Quick!
Gregory was not having it.
Chick-fil-A. What else you got? Simple's on a roll.
All right.
And that was one that, wait. You talking about 1 or 2?
I'm talking about the ones.
Okay. Yeah. It's on my list, so it's in anyways.
No.
Next one. I think this is a shoe model that changed the game, but this colorway was my favorite of it. The Kobe 4 Carpe Diem. I mean, the Kobe 4 came out.
I say no.
No?
I say no to the Kobe 4.
Really?
What?
What?
No. Kobe 4 is a grail. One of the greatest sneakers of all time to me. But when I think of basketball, it doesn't come to mind. There's Kobe's that I think before 4.
To me, the Kobe 4, like
it is. And Carpe Diem.
I would say Kobe 4, yes. Carpe Diem, no.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say no on that.
So I would say the Kobe 4 just because it was the
You can't
first
do
low
that
top.
now. No, you can't do that now.
No, I can.
No, you said Carpe Diem. That's
No.
Carpe
Well,
Diem.
yes, the Carpe Diem is my favorite. But the reason why I think the Kobe, that's my favorite colorway. But the reason why I think the Kobe 4 is iconic is because it made the low top basketball shoe relevant. Like that was the first
he did
one.
have the ankle
that,
insurance commercials.
Yeah. So
So are you
didn't
gonna
remember
say?
those.
Are you
Those
trying
were
to?
the-
Are
no,
you
it got
putting it
no.
at 4 or
No,
colorway?
it got no. I think this should be colorways because otherwise,
it can- either one, it doesn't matter.
No. I
It has to be.
I picked the Carpe Diem.
Okay,
So
I
that's
say
a no. Okay.
It's all downhill from here.
Number 5 or 6 now should be a shoe-in. The Jordan 1 Chicago. Nobody can argue that the Jordan 1 Chicago should not be in the greatest sneakers of all time in the Hall of Flames.
I would say yes. I mean, I'm fine with it. I figured someone would say the black toes first before that, but
I mean,
all right.
you guys. I mean, it's 2-1, obviously. I mean, you could almost just say that for every single Jordan 1 that there is.
OG.
The OG.
Yes.
Did Jordan actually play in shadows? Or was Shadow made later? Like
No, they were
94?
made. I think they were just like he wore them in ads, like it was a promotional
okay.
shoe.
All right.
I think it was the same with the Royals.
Okay.
So
No, he wore Royals. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, you're right.
So
So
there were a lot of colors that were originally made that
yeah,
Right.
the metallic
obviously
ones
don't match with
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Lakers,
Yep.
Celtics. That was a lot. They were made for reasons. Gosh, that's kind of crazy. So Chicago 1's in.
in.
Man,
All right. Another one that you guys probably will disagree with.
On is a better word than in.
on.
Pause.
All right, so another one that you guys will probably disagree with: the Nike Hyperdunk Marty McFly colorway, the original
no.
Hyperdunk.
Disagree.
See, I think the Hyperdunk is like one of the coolest non-PE shoe ever.
Now, obviously, it's up to George, but no.
I just don't. I don't care. Can I say I don't care?
No, you have to say yes or no.
I mean, don't care as in no. But I mean, I would never even. I mean, I don't know.
No. So you go ahead and scratch that off.
All right, now back to flag off. This one, I have.
People
at least,
did line up. Okay, so I don't know if here's a story that you guys might not know. I don't
We
know.
all
if
know
listeners
it.
know. No, about the Hyperdunk.
With Kobe and all them in the DeLorean and everything, like it was out of control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, because all right. So, anyways, someone we work with whose son played college basketball. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna say any names. His trainer, or the trainer for UC Irvine, was Kobe's personal trainer. So he was telling me he was with Kobe in the car when he went to Undefeated for the release, and he was telling me some stuff about it. So it's kind of crazy, but yeah.
All right. Next on my list, I think these last 3 you guys are going to put in. The Nike Air Force 180 USA.
No.
Nope.
What?
You know it's one of my favorite shoes of all time, but nope.
How does that not go into the Sneaker Hall of Flames? That's like one of the best Olympic basketball shoes ever.
It's not better than Jordan Olympic.
That's like saying that Charles Barkley doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
I'm quite sure Barkley will end up with a few shoes on this list. I'm sure you have
Yeah.
them on your
I'm
list.
sure you're not done with Barclays.
Well, speaking of that, one of our shoes goes directly into the ballot, which we didn't discuss earlier.
We didn't say. Okay, we all get one that goes directly straight
into the
to
ballot. So my shoe that goes directly in to the ballot is the Barkley CB 94 home colorway.
And I would have said no to that.
So the one that's purple, white, and black?
No, the all white, all white joints.
Whoa,
The all white leather
not
joints.
the one that's most well known.
The
Not
one that is
ones-
my
Not the
grail.
ones like against Godzilla. Not the Godzilla was.
Are you serious?
The
He's
one-
talking about the boot joints.
Why?
The
No
one-
one's gonna vote for
The
that.
one that is my grail, and I will put it on the ballot
for that.
every chance
I
I
would have
get.
said no
The
immediately.
one,
somebody-
the one that you said, that, like the purple, white, and black one, whatever the most well-known one, I would have said yes to that.
Let's be
I have
honest.
that on my list.
Let's be honest. With this, nobody's voting for that anyways. I'll vote it in on your list.
Who knows? Somebody
Next.
might vote. You never know. It might not win.
How many is that?
I don't
It
know,
seems like you
bro.
going on forever.
I have 2 more.
All right, what you
27?
got?
The Zoom Flight 95 OG
Got it.
red and white.
Wait a minute. What the heck are you talking about?
You talking about the
The kids?
Yes.
Okay, red and whites weren't OGs.
Oh, well, the red and white color. The other
That
word.
was a PE. That never came out in stores.
You're talking about
JCPenney had the red and white.
No, they didn't.
the 5?
He's talking about the Zoom 95s, the ones that I hoop in.
Are you sure you're not talking about the other one?
No, the first Jason
Zoom
Kidd.
Flight 95.
Yeah, those were Jason Kidd's too. They were lows. Or no, I'm thinking 97. Sorry.
Those never came out in stores.
No, hell no.
Those
They
never came out
in stores. That colorway never came out in stores. Well, you know what? It might have, but it
doesn't
way later.
It doesn't matter. Just vote on
No.
it. Hell no.
Well, no. If you're gonna say that color, no.
Yeah, if
If you're gonna say the
black
blacks,
and, yeah,
I have blacks on my list. All right,
I would have agreed with that.
that one is awful. All right,
That one's great.
no, that one's
that's-
whack.
that's
man.
awful.
The ones that they just re-released at like House of Hoops, that like entire pack is better than those. All right,
Those are fire.
no,
Yes.
I mean they don't suck. Looking at
No,
that
no,
those are
picture,
fire.
they suck.
I mean that looks like a great filter. I know. I don't want that one.
That's a kid
kid
pick.
filter.
No,
Yeah.
that's a kid's pick. If
All
that,
right.
you would have had to
they
say
suck.
black, and I might have would have said blues. I never liked blues either.
Now, my last
Not
shoe
those.
then is a LeBron. It's the LeBron 8 Low Miami Nights. In or out?
I thought Simple was talking about this at first.
Yeah, no.
In
I would have said no to that too.
or out?
Not the original color.
Not the original
I don't think
colorways.
so.
Is Miami Night 8
This right
lows
here,
in?
you wouldn't say no to that.
No. Miami Night 8 lows in or out?
Miami Night 8, the one that only released like 500 pairs at House of Hoops
In
in
Miami.
or whatever. I know it was on I think it was on my LeBron list when we did the LeBron list, but nah, I'll say no.
I say no.
Okay.
Those.
Well, I shot 50%.
oh, really?
Why are you so worried about? Why are you
got
so
in.
worried about what it
in?
is?
My list is going to be awful. Like you guys. All right, so we might as well take Grant Hill one off because
Yep.
we let that in. All right, my first one I got on here, Nike Air Barkley CB34. That's the one against Godzilla.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Okay,
Yes.
hold on. Let me pull it up. Just
Doesn't matter. It's already in.
So
Oh, well, it's in.
Oh,
anyways.
all right.
All right. So let me write in. All right. I need to get you guys. Anyways, okay. I got Grant Hill Fila 2. Okay. That's the one that had like the hill arch, the patent leather. I say yes.
I'm gonna look it up.
All right. I need y'all to look it up. All right. Fire. I think Grant.
I thought that's the one you was talking about earlier. That's
no,
the two.
he was talking about ones. Pac wore ones and twos.
This is the one that Pac had on in that picture sitting in front of the car.
No.
Yeah. Yeah,
Then
it
there must be
was.
multiple because he had also the other ones that were like mids, not
what
lows,
does
but he
the
wore
one
those
look
too.
I'm going to say yes.
Then we're gonna have to put in both heels.
Fila Grant
What does the
Hill.
one look like? Oh, all right.
We
yeah.
put in both
Okay, well,
heels.
the ones suck. The twos, I would vote for over the one.
Ones don't suck.
suck.
All right, for the era it came in, we ain't wearing them now.
I didn't have these. I had the twos.
Okay, those are fire right there.
Fire.
I got number 3. I just have. I can't see you guys disagreeing with this. Just not a colorway, literally just the KD4 model. That's it.
But wait, does that mean that we can't put other colorways in?
No, you can. So I won't even say that then. I'll just say,
Just pick one.
Pick one.
jeez, KD4 Weatherman. I'll pick Weatherman.
Yes.
Yes.
It
I'm
was on
saying
my list,
Weatherman.
so yes.
Okay, I'm saying Weatherman, but I'm saying KD4 model in general. I'm saying that because KD4 might be the very last basketball. Actually, Kobe 8 might have been that it sold out.
Yes.
It sold out every single colorway except the home and away Oklahoma City colorways. Every single colorway in the.
I had those too.
You did?
The creamsicle ones? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh no, I'm talking about the whites
white
and the
and black
blacks.
or blue, whatever.
Creamsicles, those are like alternate. It was just one of the and it was $95. One of the greatest basketball sneakers of all time. Maybe the greatest.
In sevens?
And
And
sevens
sevens
were tight.
sold out. We
and
had
sevens were tight.
okay. Yeah, they didn't suck, but we had in sevens.
The black one was better, but yeah.
We had them all. We had almost every
I sold
single
3 pairs
one.
of each, I think.
We had almost every single KD8. We even had Weathermans except Galaxy. We
Four.
didn't have Galaxies.
KD4.
KD4, sorry.
And Kobe 8.
And Kobe 8s. So that's in?
That's in.
Can we
Okay,
put a
we'll do
shoe
Weatherman.
in if we were to hoop in, but it's not a hoop shoe?
No, you can't put your house shoes on.
The Dolce & Gabbana sneakers that
Well,
Gilbert
'cause, I
Arenas
mean,
hooped in.
No, because I would put LWPs, Agassi LWPs
No.
in there because I hooped.
Now, if you want to talk about cross trainers in like a couple months, we could throw that in if you want.
I'm
I'm voting
we
against
don't
it.
have a
but
tennis.
we could put them in.
You're not voting against it.
I'll
Well, it doesn't
vote
matter.
against
Simple's going to vote for it, so it's
You're
going
right.
in.
Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. My next one. Number doesn't matter. My next one, Nike Air Maestro Red All Star. I don't know if you guys remember this. This was the shoe that Scottie Pippen wore in the All Star game. Okay, it released later on. Eventually, it was very limited. He wore it in the All-Star game, won All-Star MVP, and it was literally the talk. Yes, it was literally the talk of the All-Star game.
No.
The talk. They acted like the color red had just got invented when that was out there on the court. It was the most notable sneaker out there since the Shaq.
You should have said this.
That's the same shoe.
That's better.
I didn't say it's not. No, the red one's iconic. Okay.
I think that's the one. But yeah,
The red
If you
one,
say something and we have to pull our phones out to look it up, it's a no.
that just means your sneaker knowledge just isn't as great as mine. So you might want to go back to sneaker college.
Yes. Sneaker University.
But I remember watching that game, and every time they interviewed Pippen, it was about the sneakers. They were interviewing people in the stands. What do you think about Pippen's sneakers? They acted like the color red had just invented. It might have been the first sneaker that was almost all monochrome. It's a possibility.
It was the start of the Yeezys.
It might have been the start of the Yeezys. Yes, no for simple. George, yes or no?
If you would have said
No one's going to vote for it because they don't know what it is.
if you would have said the black and white one, I'd have said yes. But I'm saying no to that. And I looked back at my basketball list today, and Pippen was third on my basketball list, and I had to say no because there was better ones. There was probably 4 other Pippens that you could have picked that I would have said yes that were better than those.
All right. My next one, Adidas Top 10 2000. What I consider the very first Kobe. All right. Not the Kobe 1 Adidas. The very first Adidas model that featured the feet you wear. All right. Which was something that I think they ended too quick. All right. Where it was the molding of the player's foot, and they used that as the sole of the sneaker. The Adidas Top 10 2000 sneaker. And the original colorway. Not this like Iron Man and all these other colorways they came out with later. Yes or no?
I don't even know what shoe that is.
Oh my gosh. I have doubles that I hoop in.
Yeah, I probably have seen you hoop in them before. I told you I'm not a fan.
No, I don't think Kobe started to become iconic until he switched to Nike.
All right. What shoe is it?
That's not true.
Say it again.
The Adidas Top 10 2000.
Adidas Top 10 2000.
I would say Crazy 8s are better.
I thought
than
about
those.
saying Crazy, but they're not better than Top 10s. Crazy 8s, I think, could possibly be on this list.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. What colorway?
The original one. The blue, white. I mean, they were almost Laker colorways. They were like blue, gray, a little burgundy, white. You would have to type in like OG or something.
Not that right there?
Not that garbage. That came out like a couple of years ago.
I thought that was a Laker one.
I mean, that's a Laker colorway, but that's not the one I'm talking about.
Oh, this one right here?
Let me see. Yes.
Okay, I say yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes!
Because I remember when that shoe.
Victory.
When I remember when that shoe came out, I was like, "That shoe's dope." I'm not even
Fire.
lying. I wouldn't want it now, but I remember when it came out. I was like, "Oh, that's dope."
All right, Kobe 5. And I'm going to just pick Miles Davis colorway.
Yeah, these were actual flames. Yeah.
Miles Davis colorway.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
It's no
I didn't
brainer.
know.
I'm going to go Kobe 8. And I'm just going to pick a model. I'm going to say Kobe 8. And I'm going to say, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say the Kobe 8 Red EXT. I'm sorry. They were slept on. All right. I want to say just the Kobe 8 model. All right. I do. But I'm picking a colorway just for you guys. You know, maybe I'll pick a different colorway. No, I'm picking that colorway. Flames. Have 2 pairs. Kobe 8 Red EXT. That's the model I'm going. It's the colorway I'm going with, but I'm talking about the model. Yes or no?
I can't. Out of all the Kobe 8s, I can't put the Red EXT in.
I just keep going back to these because
Why?
I wouldn't wear these today, but these are dope. I'm sorry. When
can't-
these came out, I was like, man, I want those.
You can't. Why? You can't say that the red ones were red suede?
because
What more could you ask for?
because it's not the best Kobe 8, and it's not.
What's the best Kobe 8?
God, the best Kobe 8 is probably Purple Fades are probably up there.
I don't even know what that is. Oh,
You need to go back to sneaker college.
Those suck.
Sneaker college.
What do you got for Kobe 8? They didn't suck.
Okay,
but
Kobe 8 is
that's
probably
what?
my favorite
Easter.
basketball
Easter's.
shoe of all time, but I wouldn't put that.
You should have said
XT.
Christmas.
And Christmas.
You should have said Christmas.
Christmas was my backup.
Whoa. First Christmas, not that second Christmas that came out. 'Cause
No.
there were 2 Kobe 8 Christmases, which was
The one that
crazy.
the one that looked like the Christmas lights.
It had spikes or like it was spiky.
That one was Dookie.
That was your favorite, George? Okay,
It's
so
my favorite basketball shoe of all time to play basketball in.
so is the Kobe 8 Red EXT in or out?
Out.
George?
You put me on the spot here because I own that shoe, but I don't think
I own it
would
too.
choose that.
All right, well, then it's out. You saying out?
Yeah.
Okay. Air Zoom Flight 95, black.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I remember when I first seen that. Somebody wore it in the game, and I think I was like, what year did it come out? 95? So I was a sophomore, and so I wasn't on varsity, and someone wore it in the game. Okay, so I don't know. You might know who he was if you saw him or whatever, but you guys remember And One Mixtape Tour, obviously?
Yeah.
Hot sauce?
Not Hot Sauce, no. He's from, like, Arkansas or something, so no. Spin Master? He wasn't like one of the main and one players. He would like play in games against them sometimes, but he
Sounds
was like
familiar.
boys with Sick With It.
Sounds familiar.
But anyway, well, this was before his and one days, obviously, but he was always dope. He came out and wore it in a game against my high school. He went to rival high school, and it was like, I don't know if he got him early or what it was, but it was like no one had seen him before, and they were blown away. And then he came out and put like 45 on us, and so that alone, I was like, okay, yes.
It was one of the most amazing shoes at that period of how it looked. It was so different. All right. So I'm glad that's in. Jordan 10 with the 45. I gotta speed this up.
Yeah. I'd put the Jordan 10
There
in.
you go.
And Jordan Team 1.
Oh, absolutely. Flames. What color? But I mean, I wouldn't care.
Black, white.
I'm upset at myself that I didn't have that on the list.
I'm putting those in because that was part of an era where what was considered the Team Jordans sold out. All right. You'll never see a Team Jordan now sell out. Every single Team Jordan sold out back then. And my last one, the Nike Air Zoom glove, the Peyton. In or out? I say in only because it's the second sneaker that Nike put a zipper on. 1, 2.
It's up to Simple because hell no.
Okay. Two. The glove is the greatest nickname in the top 5 greatest nicknames, sports nicknames for a player
It's a great nickname.
of all
a great
time.
nickname.
And to be
It's a Hall of Fame nickname. It's not a Hall of Fame shoe.
Not a Hall of Fame shoe.
and to be able to mirror a shoe, call it the glove. It zips all the way to the top. You literally.
I think I kind of like hated GP when he was like in the league with the Sonics because like the Bulls
was
played
fire.
him. And now that I look back, I'm older. Yeah, I can
Right.
respect how good he was. But at that time, I think I was like a hater. I'm not even gonna
Simple
lie.
yes or no, because you know you have 2 or 3 colorways.
I have 0.
You had
I had one and I
Okay.
sold it.
yes or no.
Out.
Oh my! I thought I was in. I thought nobody could argue that one.
Hey,
I was like,
Hey.
I'm driving like, ooh, this can't be denied.
You could have voted in Air Force 180 Olympics. You said no.
Man, please. Oh, you know what? Also, is Air Force One we consider in basketball? Because technically it is a basketball shoe. Because we're gonna have to make some definitions on these. Because
Yeah, I mean, I think it has to
we
be.
won't consider it a lifestyle.
Well, it
that's the
is,
thing,
but
is
it's
like,
originally made. Well, I mean, something on my list is now lifestyle shoe. No one's going
That's
to wear
true.
it to play basketball, but
Yeah.
it's a
They all are.
basketball shoe.
I mean, Jordan ones are lifestyles.
people still hoop in
Yes,
those, though.
if Jordan, yes,
Like, people hoop in those.
it has to be a basketball shoe. That's what it was made for.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
What you
At
got,
least
George?
the high,
high,
like the
okay.
Rasheed Wallace or whatever. Number one, I already mentioned this earlier. I
No.
don't know if it was on the thing or not. He said no. I don't see how it wasn't part of the list originally, but Converse All Star, aka Chuck Taylor, navy blue.
I'm gonna say yes because I thought about it, but it would get 0 votes by our listeners. But I say
It
yes.
might because of the era we're in, but it absolutely is one of the most iconic shoes in general.
It's one of the
all
most
time.
iconic sneakers of all time, maybe number 1 of all time. All right. You say in or it's in because George
It's in.
says it. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to skip down a little bit just to get clarification. So when we said Penny 2, I have Penny 2 Black Orlando on here, like home colorway, whatever it
That's
was.
fine.
So I don't even need to bring it up. So I can put something else
Yeah,
in there.
you know what? I'm gonna just switch out the picture with the black one.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to take this off and I'm going to add something else here.
Okay.
And we may have to switch up this voting because we're going to have so many. Maybe we can do a percentage, like 30% of what goes on the list can get inducted into the Hall of Flames. Because we're probably going to have 15 to 20. So 3 out of every 10 we can say, or we can come up
Not
with
a
it.
lot.
No,
We'll see how it goes. We'll see.
All right. Let me fix this real quick. Since
And we're trying to
gone.
speed us up, and George went Tim Duncan, slow us down.
Oh, shut up. All right, so next shoe, Lightning 4.
No.
No.
Wow.
I would put in military force before I put in lightnings.
Yep.
Really?
I would.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
All right.
I put in DB4 before I put in lightnings.
Yep.
What?
Yes.
would.
Absolutely. Yes.
Y'all are smoking some
Well.
some of that high price.
Hey, but anything that we say no now, you could throw back on your list
Yeah,
in
of
a few
course.
months from now.
Maybe we'll change our
Okay,
mind.
but I don't know.
right.
I don't think anyone's gonna change their mind about Lightning Force. I don't know how that wouldn't make it on the list.
We'll
That's one of the best
we'll reconsider.
Jordans of all time.
Me and Ryan will talk about it later.
Cool Gray 4.
No.
No.
Dang.
No.
Wow.
Cool Gray 4, George.
Wow.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
No.
You can put Oreo 4s on there next? If Oreo 4s on there, you can scratch them.
What are Oreo 4s? Oh, Fear 4s?
Relax.
No.
No.
Oh, Oreos. That's
no.
right.
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
All right. I don't know if it was included with the whole ones, shadow ones.
I put it on there.
Yeah. It has to.
It has to go in there. I didn't include it on there originally, but it has to.
All right. Kobe 6 Barcelona, the mango color.
No.
Nope.
Wow. All right.
I wouldn't put any Kobe 6 on the list.
You're smoking rocks.
I can't think of one Kobe 6 I feel is like that iconic. I didn't even think you like Kobe 6 model.
I have a bunch of. Well, I had a bunch of.
I think the only one I would maybe consider is USC. Was there a USC
You're
one?
thinking of the Kobe 5.
Sorry, not USC. I would think of 3Ds. I might put 3Ds on there because the very first 3D shoe
Yep.
ever.
Okay. Well.
And
Grinch.
then and the
That's it,
Preludes.
Grinch.
And the Preludes.
Preludes suck.
I don't think the
The
Preludes are
six-
fire.
Preludes
The
like a wall
the
in Los
six
Angeles. It
sucks.
looks like graffiti.
The Prelude 8s and the Prelude 4s and 5s are better.
Okay.
All right. So. Where are we at here?
Your list sucks.
You're in a rough start.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't suck.
Okay.
But it sucks.
It's just like your list is kind of like
Whack.
no. It's okay. Keep going.
I guess I don't understand what the point is then.
All right, keep going.
Literally everyone who follows us probably would vote for
You're
Lightning
right.
Force.
Every single one on your list will probably be like shot through the roof. But since that's not how it's set up,
Hype beast.
I don't know, man. Lightning Force would
No, Cool Gray
definitely
Force,
would.
maybe not.
Not Cool Gray Force.
People
Lightning
would vote
Force,
for
you're
it, but
right.
not be high. But Lightning Force would be at near the top. Period.
But
This is a democracy.
It's
is
one of the.
America.
I don't,
Lightning Force.
what do you mean?
I love them. Love them to death.
Oh, well, there's your answer. I guess I don't like if I said something that actually sucked, like a Fila Grand Hill, and then
Did
said
you have a
no,
change
I
of heart?
understand it.
No, we're going to do this when the second inductees of basketball. Be sure to have that on the
It's
list.
not a first ballot inductee.
It's not our first ballot.
first
It's
ballot.
not our first
It's got to
ballot.
wait its turn.
I guess
wait.
I didn't think about it in those kind of terms. Then, all right, undefeated 4.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't, but I'm
Well,
sure
we already
guys
know
would.
you hate it. I don't know.
No, I don't hate it. It's one of the greatest niggas of all time. It's just that like I have a hard time loving
too
something
easy.
that like I could never get. Like never. I will never own one unless they just like throw them in the streets. Like I will never own one. We will never touch one. Actually,
I've touched one.
I touched one at Power
Pause.
I think. But
You guys need to chill. Anyway, stop looking at each other while you saying touch me. Pause.
all right, go.
All right, so I said that one.
Undefeated
that
4
one.
is in.
KD 4 Nerf.
Oh, in.
Yeah.
It has to. I don't even know why I thought about that. Anything KD4. I don't care. If you would have said Oklahoma City
Well, yeah.
home, I would have said yes. I don't care
The
what the
one
colorway
that I
is.
probably like the most is the Easter, and I didn't know if you guys would go for that one. So
Easter was dope.
Yeah. Didn't we have doubles?
yeah, we
That
had
pack,
we had
like-
like 4 of them each. Or
Love
something.
them.
Yeah.
Like every single KD4. I can't think of one I don't like except the black OKC colorway and the white OKC colorway. Every single one. I might have had every single one except undefeated, the green ones. I had scoring titles, gold medal, I had every single one.
Oh yeah.
Love them.
Oh yeah, I had those too. Those like
Love them.
the bronze Christmas one.
yeah. No. Well, the
No, I
scoring
know,
title,
but there
yeah.
was another one that
Yeah.
was like bronze or
Fire.
something. I had that. I got 2 pairs of those.
Coppers. Yeah, those Christmas.
Coppers. Cop 'em, copper. All right. Where we at? Number 8, Air Flight Hirachi. The white, the first one that came out. The white, black, purple, and blue one.
I thought about just putting that on the list.
There's no way you can say no to that. No one can say no to that shoe. You want to talk about iconic shoe?
I don't know, man. I consider the Hirachi runner more iconic
Yeah.
than the basketball.
We're
I'm
not
gonna say
doing
no.
runners right now.
I know. I'm gonna say no.
I'm going to say no as well.
I think you guys are just doing it to spite me now.
Second ballot. That's a second ballot.
What are you talking about? That's one of the
might
best
be-
basketball shoes of all
I'm going to
time.
be a third ballot.
Wait, best the hooping or best like iconic, like visually,
Yes,
I would put
both.
Flight 89 as
That right there is not
You're
one of
right.
the best shoes of all time.
I love it.
But it is not.
Are you
love
kidding
it.
me?
But
But
I
it
don't,
is-
it's not a first ballot.
It's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
It's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Michigan wore these.
Oh, ooh. Let me lean back in my chair.
Think
Yes,
about
the
it.
Fab Five wore these in games with black socks.
They got to go in. I changed my mind. George convinced
Wow.
me. That's why I like this discussion. Changed my mind because he's right. I forgot all about that. They're
Jalen
in.
Rose and-
He thought they were his PE. Or he thought that was his signature. They're in. Forgive me.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Forgive me. All right.
All right, just making sure.
Man, boy, made me want to go on eBay, one.
Okay, they came out not that long ago. I'm sure you can find it for cheap.
Flames.
All right, I don't know how you guys will feel about this. There's one that's already in that's similar. Jordan DMP pack, 611 DMP pack with the white gold, white with the Concord with the gold. And,
So you
and
started the splits with the list, and now you're starting packs with the Hall of Flames.
you determine how you want to determine
So are you saying both are in?
You're talking about the pack in general.
as a whole pack. Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can take the 6 out and put it in, and
no, I'm
11
gonna
out and say no.
I'm gonna say yes because I think that was
I mean,
the
there's-
best
I don't
pack.
see how
That's the
you
best pack
argue.
that's ever come
Yeah.
out. It is. Besides
I mean,
the
I
count,
tried to buy it.
You love
Besi-
sixes, and the 6 is black and gold.
No, I
you
know.
can't make a better
I know.
colorway than black and gold. Anything.
Even making this, I never even considered like a pack thing.
Yeah, I guess like yeah.
Never crossed my mind.
Well, pick
like
one.
they don't
I don't
suck.
care.
Like they're.
I guess the difference between this
No.
pack and like other countdown packs was that the 6 never released. Like the 6 stands by itself, and the 11 is a little bit different. So yeah, I would say that
I think it has
the
to.
DMP.
I mean, I tried to buy
pack,
it. I mean,
yeah,
I walked in the Flight Club in New York with.
$1,000.
I'm not gonna say no. It was $700.
Okay.
And then they made a phone call to the person selling it, and then they said, "Oh, he wants more now." And I was like, "That's all I got." Anyways,
All right, the last one you
So,
already
yeah,
mentioned
we'll say
earlier,
yeah.
so you kind of ruined my list a little bit there. Kobe 6 3D. It has to be the first 3D
it's in.
shoe.
I put it in there.
All right. That rounds out the list. We have 21 shoes to vote on. You were worried that we weren't going to hit 10. We had 21 shoes to vote on. And actually,
I think I had the most, and you guys make
and
fun of my
actually,
list.
that hang on real quick because I am going to withdraw my
Oh, you know what?
automatic
I didn't even,
entry.
Wait, you didn't do automatic, and I didn't do automatic.
So do you guys want to add automatic
I'm
entry,
not.
or do you want me to
automatic. I'm
withdraw
good. But
mine?
You can go ahead and pick one if you
but
want.
what because you were upset about something that
Nah.
didn't get picked.
I was about the glove, but I'm cool with that amount. Because if you want to add in one of your lightnings,
I will withdraw.
lightning is gonna shoot through the votes. Like, it's gonna get like 100% of the votes.
Hold on, how many? One.
We have 21.
So is the DMP going in as
the
one
DMP
shoe
is
or
going in as
pack
one
then?
pack, one
All right.
shoe. Yes.
1, 2, 3. No. Yes.
What are you taking off? What are you taking?
I will take off my
5, 6.
automatic entry to make it an even 20 if
Yeah,
George wants to.
I had 7 go in, so.
So you good?
No, that's fine. Whatever.
All right. So we will,
Lightnings should be on the list.
so we will
but
take
whatever.
off CB94 home because the CB94 Godzilla will represent. That leaves 20 sneakers for the listeners to vote on. We'll open the voting tomorrow.
We'll try to.
We'll try to open the voting tomorrow. We'll figure out the final rules and what percentage of these will go in, and we will put the amount of time the voting will be open for on the website as well.
You talking about this right here, right?
Talk about that right
Yeah,
there.
he's talking about the whites, though.
No, I know, but this is the one that is.
That's
on
the one
list.
that's on the
Yes,
list.
He took it
all
off,
right, 'cause
Yes.
I would have voted for
I
that.
took it off.
No, he
That
took
is
his
on,
off.
yes, I took mine
You
off.
didn't take this one
His
off.
is on
That's
the
not
list.
what I had. I had Godzilla ones.
I thought that's what I'm asking.
No,
you.
You
no.
said CB94, so you did not mean CB94 then.
I meant CB Godzilla ones.
Okay, gotcha.
CB 34. I meant.
34, yes.
Is
The
that what it is?
CB34
This is
Godzilla.
that.
Oh, well, what?
I'm sorry. I meant Godzilla CB 34.
All right.
I mean,
CB
maybe you said that, but well,
With the
you
Velcro
voted
strap.
for it, so yeah.
All right, so
'Cause I don't know if I
CB34
would've voted for that one.
Godzilla
You look
will be
for
on the
it.
list.
You'll vote for it.
All right. Well, thank you again to RiTesh for coming through. Again, we've
This
got
right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have voted for that.
Man, kill yourself.
The
Again,
other one's better.
What?
The 94 is better than that one.
the 94 is better than that one.
Are you
Fact.
too serious?
Dead serious.
All right.
Not the one he picked, but the one I just
Yes.
showed is
The-
way
That's
better.
no. That's better. That's the best Barkley of all
No, it's
time.
No.
not. Air
the
Force
CB
Max is the best.
That doesn't
Barkley.
count.
And the CB94 colorway that
doesn't
George
have
showed
CB?
is probably the best Barkley of all time.
No, it might be the most known Barkley of all time.
the best Barkley
That
of all
right
time.
there had Barkley fighting
This
Godzilla
is
in
way
buildings.
better.
I know what it is.
That is not way better.
That is way better.
To me,
you
it's
love
better.
talking about boots. All right, those are actual combat boots.
You're talking about something he's fighting a gigantic dinosaur. Like, he ain't fighting a dinosaur in slip-ons. What are we talking about?
He's going to battle, B. All right, fine.
He
Is that it?
wore Stussy
I don't know
Clarks.
how no one said these, by the way. Maybe we can
That
talk
needs
about
to,
these
those
later.
are a second or third ballot Hall of Famer. Those should have been on the list. Those are Fire Flames.
Fourth ballots. I would have to do the ones that came out that remember I was going to fight that man over that he didn't let me get. Those pennies should be on eventually.
Yeah, but you
Yes.
wouldn't even, for $100, you wouldn't even buy those today.
Maybe because my jeans different. Anyway, simple. Is that it?
All right. That's it. Thank you again to RiTesh. Again, stay tuned for the giveaways on the Heated Soul Summit tickets. Check out their websites. Give us a like. Give us some feedback. Give us a follow. Thank you again for listening. That's a Sneak This.